I've done way too many damn videos here, but we are back again at Chili's. And no, I'm not mad about that. Yes, there is a reason. The last time I went, I said, yo, I gotta try those Nashville hot mutzi sticks, right? Or mozzarella sticks, whatever you want to call them. In the comment section, a bunch of y'all said, did you know that they could do honey chipotle mutzi sticks? I'm here to tell you, no, I didn't. So I got them. And of course I got more stuff, which we will get into. I got a bunch of stuff I never tried from Chili's before, again, because the menu is so big and I do love some Chili's. Drop a thumbs up. Also have a nice little story at the end. This is going to be a nice video, man. I'm excited for this one. Let's get into these mutzi sticks though, man. I'm not going to do nothing else, but let's try them. Honey chipotle mutzi sticks. I just got to order a 3 because it's just me. I didn't do the triple dippy because I have everything triple dippy. Now I need my little tray, which I completely forgot about. Y'all don't know. I'm going to give y'all a little behind the scenes action. This is my tray. Okay, got it? There's my tray. I always keep it right behind me in my seat, and then I just clip it on. Now, I don't know the name of this brand. I got this on Amazon. People were asking what kind of tray that I use, but it's got, see these like rubber things right here? It's much better to use this because I had the other one before, and it was scratching up my steering wheel in the back a little bit, and I don't want to have that. I'm not going to keep this car forever. You know what I'm saying? One day I'll tell you what kind of car this is. It is an SUV, okay? It's an SUV. It's not a minivan. Come here. It's not a minivan. But anyway, honey chipotle chicken crispers. To me at Chili's, honey chipotle is the best sauce. I don't even know what kind of dipping sauce is this. Ranch. Big ass thing of ranch. Hey, the hookup. The hookup. It's part of my story. Anyway, honey chipotle chicken crispers are doused in their honey chipotle sauce. Now, it's not on the app. People asked this last time. I don't think I explained myself well enough. You have to go into the restaurant to order your food and ask them to put honey chipotle or Nashville hot on your mutzi sticks, or you can order a thing of sauce on the side for $1 extra and just do it yourself. But I wanted this one. Honey chipotle is their best sauce to me, so I'm really, really excited to try this. This one to me is better than the Nashville hot because you get that salty bite from the cheese on the inside. The cheese pull isn't hitting like it was the first time. And it's funny because this is fresher than the last time anyway. I'm not pulling. That part's a little disappointing, but it's still good. The best part, their honey chipotle sauce is easily their best sauce and one of the best in chain restaurants because it's sweet, but it's also got a little bit of that kick at the end from the chipotle. Like, I've thought about just buying this damn sauce and just using it at home on some fries. Let's try this ranch. I never put ranch on a mutzi stick. That's kind of weird to me, but... And I won't put ranch on a mutzi stick ever again. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like the ranch. It's because of the honey chipotle sauce. I can understand. It almost feels like a chicken wing, but with cheese instead of chicken. The other one, I said you might as well get the regular version. This one is definitely worth trying, in my opinion. On a chain restaurant scale, I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. I like this one a lot. So this one was heavily, heavily requested in a lot of the comment sections, even on the other apps. I got the smokehouse combo last time, and I got ribs for both because that's what I'd never had. And people said, you got to try these brisket quesadillas. So that's what I got this time. Quesadillas with brisket inside. And that's pretty much what it is. So there's the brisket. I didn't even know they had damn brisket at Chili's. Those are pretty good. Again, it's my next thing I'm doing. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, the best brisket you'll ever try. Like, come on now. We're at Chili's. So my expectations coming into this was something that's pretty tasty and pretty decent. Now, they gave me ranch. Looks like pico on a brisket quesadilla. I don't really feel like it's going to go, but let's try it with the pico. Not necessary. But the acid and the tomato are okay. Just doesn't really go with brisket. This is sour cream. Sour cream goes with everything, in my opinion. Sour cream just kind of cuts into a little bit because it's very cheesy. They're very greasy because brisket is a fatty cut of meat. And I know that. And then we have, is this ranch? I swear, people that aren't from the US, if you're watching, a lot of people from other countries, their stereotype, let me just get this bite, the ranch. That wasn't a good laugh. I'm laughing because this is fun. A lot of people from other countries think that Americans just eat fried food and ranch. Like, I have friends in the UK and Australia, and they're always like, why do you guys put ranch on everything? I'm like, I don't put ranch on everything. They're like, everybody in America puts ranch on everything. They're not helping by the tubs of ranch and everything that I've ordered so far. Not gonna lie. Best bet, let me do a pico and sour cream bite. What up? It takes away from the brisket, but it's not bad. If there's a regular quesadilla, for sure. So, the brisket on this isn't the best brisket you'll ever have, but it has a distinct barbecue and a little bit of smoky taste that, of course, is going to give you something that's really okay in a quesadilla. If you just had brisket by yourself like this, you'd probably say no. Inside the quesadilla with the cheese, and they're fried well in a tortilla, you're like, yo, this is not bad. And that's how I feel about these. They're not bad. For a place like Chili's, they don't offer this in the triple dippy. If they did, I would get it in the triple dippy. It might have supplanted, it depends on my mood, because this sounds crazy. Recently, my Southwest egg roll experience hasn't been hit. That's always been my go-to at Chili's. This would have been a rotational piece with the Mootsie sticks, the honey chipotle chicken crispers, and the big mouth burgers, I think they call them. I call them big booty burgers. You know, I'll be mispronouncing everything, but I like these. Would get them again. Chain scale. Chains. Just for chains. This gets an 8. If I ordered this at like what was supposed to be a good mom and pop or house restaurant, I'd probably give it a 5. But from a chain, my expectations are something that's just solid and good, and this is that. I got this as an appetizer because I've never had it before, and again, another one that people recommended, Skillet queso. I don't like the damn color on this. I'm just gonna be honest about this, okay? I don't like the color of this queso. It just feels like, to me, that is gonna be a salt bomb. Now, I'm not gonna be crazy and think this can be comparable to a Yard House queso. This costs $7.99, and you also get salsa, which I kept in the bag. Like, I know what the salsa tastes like. Let's try that again. Let's try that 3 times. There we go. So there's the queso. It's a lovely hue of orange, which I'm guessing is like seasoned cheese. Like, there's probably some sort of Southwest seasoning in here. Let me try one more bite. Even for... Oh, there's a little kick at the end. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. A little over suburban spicy. Even for chain queso, which isn't the best to begin with, this tastes like they put their chili meat. If you remember from last time I did Chili's, I didn't like their chili. I think they mixed cheese with their chili to get this. That's exactly what it tastes like. I'm gonna get one more bite because I think I'm losing my mind. That's exactly what this is. Yeah, no. I'll keep the chips, but this costs $8, and if you took like the regular cheese sauce you'd get from a jar in the store and mixed it with their chili, which again tastes like this specific brand, which I'm not going to mention, can of chili, you'd get this. So I don't like it at all. Their chili, I give like a 4 out of 10. This didn't help it. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10 because I do like cheese, but nah, not for me, Chief. Complete stab in the dark, but I never got it, so we're gonna try it. Like, this is not something that I don't think I've ever thought about ordering, nor have. I'm gonna tell you damn what. Again, we're at a chain restaurant. Before a chain, can you not say that this doesn't look good so far? It might not when I lift this up over and roll shorty over right here, but these are the Texas cheese fries on the side. You can pay like $2 or $3 extra to upgrade your fries. Dude at the restaurant told me. I said, all right, let's try that out. Of course, it comes with ranch, because everything in America comes with ranch. We are not helping ourselves. Yes, that is damn ranch. But this, right here, let me pick this up. This thing is massive. Oh, this gonna fall apart. You know, this could go 2 ways, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a chili Philly. Chili's makes a Philly cheesesteak. Peppers, onions, steak, all accounted for. Melted cheese, all accounted for. This bun, if I let this go, it's like falling apart. But it is a massive sandwich. This costs $15. This could go one of 2 ways. My expectations going into this is not going to be an elite cheesesteak, but I am at a chain restaurant, okay? So I'm going to expect, it's just got to be edible. It's got to be edible. What did they put on here? There's a cheese sauce. Here, let me get this. There you go. This thing's a mess. It's okay. Again, I told you my expectations. For that, it's okay. I went to, this video was a while ago, we went to Nathan's Famous, and we got an order of their Philly cheesesteak. The cheesesteak by itself cost $16. This costs $15, light years better. And I mean light years, just not even close. Is it elite? No, I'm not the biggest fan of this cheese sauce they have on here. I thought this was like melted cheese, but it's not. It's a white, like, cheese sauce. Doesn't really go that well. But the steak is shaved. Look, it's not cheap. The other ones are like jerky. For if you want a good Philly cheesesteak, you're gonna say this is dry. For a chain, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not like jerky or anything. But I like the peppers and the onions. That's really where the flavor is coming from. But that cheese sauce for me is just overpowering the living hell out of this. So it's not like elite. It's not something that I would order. But if you want to try this, you might like this more than I do. Because the idea really isn't that bad. Where did I put my fork at? All right, let's also try these Texas cheese fries. Now, the Texas cheese fries are bacon, cheese, and jalapenos. And ranch. That ranch makes me laugh, bro, because there's the cheese. It's like there we go. All right, let's go in for the ranch. Every time I think about ranch now, I laugh because they're not lying. It's literally in everything I ordered. Spectacular. If you don't like ranch, maybe you're not American. Is ranch overpowering? Yeah. But when it's good ranch, it's not bad. Now let's try just the fries with the cheese and the bacon. I would eat those. It's a little gluttonous, but this is America. Cheese and bacon are not going to do you wrong. Cheese, bacon, and ranch are definitely not going to do you wrong. Now, because I picked this last, the cheese is starting to congeal a little bit, which makes it less, but we have to take into account that I'm sitting in the car. We know that. The jalapeno is pickled, but they took the stem and the seeds out. So it's not spicy at all. But it does add that pickled jalapeno flavor minus the spice. I think it costs $3.50 to add this on. You can at your own risk. But is it better than just getting the fries if you're sitting in there? Absolutely. The Philly cheesesteak on a chain scale, I would give it 5.5 out of 10. Again, I don't think it's bad, but that cheese is just really overpowering it. Maybe if I got it without, but I ordered it as is, and the bun is way too soggy, it's going to fall apart within minutes of eating it. Like, I can already tell it's starting to flop around like nothing. The Texas cheese fries, I would give a 7.5 out of 10. With the ranch, though, like, it's still good. It's just solid. There's nothing spectacular about it, but I'm here for it. What really got it going, though, I'm going to be honest with you, the Philly meat got into the fries with the ranch, and that was hitting. Like, I'll put the cheese fries in the sandwich. It might be working with something. But yeah, I didn't eat in the restaurant, so. Which brings me to my story. So I like to be honest about everything. I hope you know that by now if you're watching this. But if not, I've been eating at all these chain restaurants for a while now. I try to do every single one. I don't like everything from there. You can tell by the ratings that I'm giving. But as far as this category of chains, which is a sit-down casual, so I don't include the steakhouses like Texas Roadhouse, Outback, Longhorn, etc. But this is more of your Chili's, your Applebee's, your TGI Fridays, which I still have to get to. They closed the one by me, and like there's not much near me anymore, but I'm going to get to one. But you get the idea. Those types of places on the border, all those places like that, where the price point is usually between $10 and $20 per meal, depending on what you get, and you sit down and eat. So in that area, Chili's has been my favorite since I went back the first time. It's one of the first places I did, and I've liked almost everything that I like. Like a triple dippy is always my thing. The 3 for me. So long story short, I said this before, I'm a manager, and Chili's contacted my management team, and I was able to do a brand deal. This not in this video. This is completely me. I paid for this food. Like, I got the receipts. Again, full disclosure. So part of this brand deal was to go into the restaurant and just basically do the 3 for me. If you remember, it was last year after one of my movie meals, I had the 3 for me for the first time, and it was like, this is a better deal than fast food. That is basically what they want me to say in the brand deal, and I was like, well, that's fucking perfect. That's exactly what I think. So that was what I had to do today inside the restaurant. Now, I intended on filming the rest of this inside the restaurant, but copyright, music, destroyed. Can't use it, so I had to do a voiceover for that part. So I'm going to show you footage of me in the restaurant doing that part, which is what I did today. So I'm in the restaurant, and I got the 3 for me, so I got a burger, fries, you get bottomless chips and salsa, and a drink, and it comes out to $10.99, which again, in this day and age, a Big Mac meal costs that much. That's not a joke, that's what it costs. So I've always said it's a great deal, so I was happy to do it. I don't have to mislead or anything, and I can be honest because I actually really like Chili's and I think it's a great deal. But it was because of you guys and you guys liking these videos that it actually was able to happen, and I'm very happy about that. I wanted to film in there, but you can see how juicy the burger is here. Like, everything was legit, and the food is definitely even better inside. Now I know that because I was inside getting it. Even from the trip to the car, just sitting in here, it doesn't take away that much, but there's certain things like the fries that definitely are much more crispy, that it does take away from. So you heard me say that in that part. Ironically enough, the person who was my waiter, because again, I had to pay for my own food to get this, but I also had to order what I was ordering from there. He recognized me, and he didn't believe that I like Chili's. So we're talking off camera, when I'm done filming, and he's like, yeah, no, I watch your videos, you know, I went to the one chicken place in Hackensack and blah, blah, blah. And you know, he's like, you know, I know you come here sometimes. And I was like, yeah, bro, I fucking love Chili's. He's like, really? I was like, he works there. So that's not a good sign. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, I was like, I'm not joking, bro. I love this shit. Like, I'm not joking. I love Chili's. It's not like I'm making this up. Again, it's a chain restaurant. I don't expect it to be as good as all that stuff, and I hope that I say that enough. You hear me saying things like on a chain scale. The reason that I say that is because I'm trying to put myself in the mind of a person eating at a chain restaurant. I live in New Jersey. Yes, there is better food here, light years, but not everybody has access to this. A lot of you comment, because I've said this a bunch of times in the videos, that the reason you like that I do chain restaurants is because we have a common denominator. Some people from New Jersey can't really understand that, and they're like, oh, why are you doing chain restaurants? That's why. Because there's people that live in Minnesota, that live in this place, that they at least want to know if they go to a chain restaurant, what's good and what's not. And I really am grateful and like honored to think that my opinion matters to you. I really don't say that enough. Like, I'm not anything special. I'm just a guy who likes food. Like, I didn't go to culinary school or anything, but I'm big backed. So that's why the chain restaurants have done the best on my channel historically, and that's why I still do them. It's bigger than me just trying to show how good the food is in New Jersey, which it is, and I still try to do, but that's why I do chains for people who don't know. So thank you guys so much. I've gotten to do this year a good amount of, not on YouTube, all these videos are never paid for. The paid content that I've done at anything has always been on TikTok and IG. I've never done it. I hope to get a brand deal on YouTube, and I hope it's one of those where I can just be like, hey, you want to see this? Because those are like, no one cares, but you still do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, if it's, as long as it's something that's not like degenerate type of stuff, like, you know, if they're like, okay, because I know you watch videos and you see this is sponsored by like Raid Shadow Legends, like, I'm cool with that, because like, I'm just gonna say it and y'all just go fast. I don't give a hey. That's the truth. But it's because of you guys that like that arc has kind of happened, and I'm really, really honored that you have gotten me to do this kind of stuff, because I never thought that I would be able to just go in a restaurant and kind of like set up film equipment, and I really wanted to film in there. I tried to do like a rough draft with the in a voiceover, but they got music in there, and again, I'm not the type of person that's gonna tell them to turn music down. Everybody in there is trying to enjoy a meal. Like, I ain't nobody special, so I told them just put me in the back, and once I get my food, I'm not even here. Don't worry about me. I paid for my food, I tipped the waiter, and then we went from there. The waiter was a guy who recognized me, so I tipped him. That was even cooler, because, yeah, again, man, thank you guys so much. I don't look at this like I'm anybody special, but it's because of this channel, more than anything, that it's been able to kind of, you know, I'm able to do the videos that I'm doing. I couldn't in the beginning. I spent a lot of my own money to make videos in the beginning when I wasn't making money. And there was a point in time, if it didn't pop off, that I was going to have to like slow down or stop completely, because again, I was spending way more money than I was making. And this isn't really about the money. I just want to be able to afford to do that and like hopefully help my parents out and my family members to kind of like, you know, to live a little Not saying they're living bad, but I'd like them to live better, even better than good. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me, bro. I'm still gonna wear these black t-shirts. I know you've probably seen a jewelry or a watch or two. That's pretty much it, bro. I'm not buying no really crazy expensive stuff. I'm a watch collector. That's why I buy watches. I had watched my old videos. I had watches on the whole time. It just was cheaper. But I love y'all, man. Thank you so much for this, man. It's just been really cool. It has, and it's not lost on me that I'm nobody special. You know what I'm saying? And like, you guys are the reason I'm here. I know that you say, oh, well, you deserve. I don't feel like you guys gave me the platform to do that. Like, it doesn't matter how good or bad I am at something. It's because of you guys that it happened. That's the truth. You can say it however you want to say it. Any influencer, I hate that word and don't consider myself one, or content creator doesn't recognize that is tone deaf. You hold the power, not me. If all you stop watching me tomorrow, I'm broke. And I can't make videos no more because it costs a lot of money. But I love y'all, man. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. And hand signs. They made it to YouTube.